the MOTB, you know, the Bismarck of the beast, that's a real thing that this devil wants everybody to take. And it's something that you got to take willingly, all right? Not if, you know, and I think Apostle Tar might have made a statement or whatever, like per se, because, you know, you always got the naysayers. If Esau somehow, you know, knocked you out and say they, you know, they knocked you out and you passed in your sleep, then that's out of your hands. You didn't take it willingly. You know, just to say, because a thing that Apostle Khan said the other day put it in a little perspective. I had to meditate on it, but he said it just, and sometimes you got to say these things just for argument's sake. I'll say it for argument's sake, which we know that the elect are not going to take the MOTB. And as far as like with the vaccine or the Satan's piss, the devil's juice. Now, say if there's brothers that wake up to the truth after the fact that happened, then, you know, if you're the elect is the elect. Because I had to meditate on it. We were speaking about it at the camp, and you know, hey, if there's a situation, because Esau plays a dirty game. That's just like you got brothers that might have tattoos and shit. Because why? We all coming out of this world, man. All right, you got brothers. You gonna have brothers that's gonna look different, look crazy. Some brothers gonna have kind of crazy hairstyles. All right, even though we get on and say, look, you got brothers, you better don't line your shit up. Which brothers ain't gonna line it up. It'll still be lawful, but it's gonna be what they stop. You know, these things gonna happen because in what's it, Revelations, when the angel asked John, the Revelator, he said, "Who are these?" Right, and John said, "Thou knowest." I don't know, because they didn't look per se like your typical Israelite. So I'm saying that because you do got a lot. Most brothers probably got tattoos, man. If you're under a certain age, because bracketly, how about Shemi Awashai? Not that it makes me you know, but in my era that wasn't popular. That was the thing that we said devil worshippers do that. White boys, Ozzy Osbourne and all them, you know, we didn't fuck with that. We was like, nah, fuck that. That's some cracker shit. That's how we took it. But after a while, the era of, you know, AI and all that, which we know that this was manipulated by the elites, the international bankers, right? They pushed it. And, you know, Jake, like the scripture said, led like a sheep to the slaughter. So that's why the majority of our people, they got all kind of tattoos and markings of the flesh, and piercings, and just all kind of wild, crazy shit, man. But now you have brothers that were younger that grew up not knowing, because that's like 1 Corinthians, the 12th chapter, says it all, man. All right? That we all with Gentiles. Matter of fact, let me just read it to get the quote the right way. You know, get the quote the right way. And forgive me, brothers, I'm driving and shit like that, and trying to make sure I get the quotes and the scriptures and everything. But I'm gonna read this for you. 1 Corinthians 12:1. Now concerning spiritual gifts, brethren, I would not have you ignorant. Ignorant meaning to not know. Ye know that you were Gentiles, which is Israelite foreigners. That's what the word Gentile means, a foreigner. This is speaking about the Israelites that were scattered abroad into these foreign nations, all right, that were growing up following the customs of these other nations. So again, the same way, like before you came into this truth, before you knew that you was an Israelite, you grew up as an American Negro, a black man, a Muslim, a Christian, a Puerto Rican, a Mexican, right, a Native American Indian. So you was growing up with those type of customs. You was an alien, like the scriptures say, from the Commonwealth of Israel. You didn't know about the law, statutes, and commandments. So you were doing things. Some of you were eating pork. You know, some of y'all, like I said, got tattoos and stuff tatted up and everything like that because you didn't know. So he said, you know that you were Gentiles carried away unto these dumb idols, even as you were led. You see? So that was, you know, that's where the grace and the mercy comes in. Okay, now that you're in the truth and you found out you ain't supposed to be doing it, it's not like you're gonna go to the tattoo shop, you know, and the tattoo shop and say, yeah, you know what, put this scripture and tattoo it. You ain't gonna do that now because you know better. You see, but that was something that was done in your ignorance before you woke up. So the same thing, you know, I guess you can apply, like the scripture says, it's gonna be all kind of brothers that's gonna come into this thing, you know. So that's just for argument's sake. I'm saying that. You understand? Just for argument's sake.